ABASA was formed in 1985, and the reason that it was formed was to ensure that we help all the accountants and the aspiring accountants to fulfill their dreams. We wanted them to flower as naturally as they would. And as you would know, at that time, and possibly now, the opportunities, the chances for black people to be chartered accountants was very slim, you know. So we needed a vehicle that was going to help, one, with ensuring that our people know about this profession, the chartered accountancy profession, but two, that our people then would see and mingle with other chartered accountants, because then it demystifies this whole issue that people cannot be chartered accountants. You know, when I heard about Mara, I actually was quite excited. It comes to us at a critical point where in this presidency term, we have defined the key priorities that we want to push. One of them is transformation for obvious reasons. Two, it is women empowerment and women emancipation. Three, it is youth education and youth entrepreneurship. So maybe you can already start seeing, you know, the parallels, because we're focusing on women and we're saying, how do we empower women? How do we profile women? How do we make them the best that they can be? And therefore, that partnership with Mara for us is critical. And in terms of opening up the globe, you know, and people should know that it's not just about South Africa. I'm not, you know, bound to be here. I can go beyond the borders. The youth is critical in South Africa. Education is the key. But beyond that, what do we do when people have passed, when people have degrees? We only ask who's going to employ them. We never ask what are they going to do. And this link for us, the partnership with Mara, is therefore very critical, because it starts people thinking broader. It starts saying to people, there is a world beyond your qualification. The challenges that I've had, I guess they're not unique from challenges faced by other women, both in the accounting profession and outside. One is the challenge that people believe that as a woman, you must just be a pretty face. You know, you must not say anything. When you start talking, when you start raising critical issues, people no longer like you, people label you, you know, but you need to have something from deep inside that says, this is what I believe in, and therefore this is what I will stand for, irrespective of what comes at me because of what I'm standing up for. I've had the challenges of people not believing that you can do stuff. You know, you go probably to a client, and just because you're a woman, they think you are stupid. And you give people advice. I remember as a third-year article clerk, I was advising my client on what they need to do with the director's loans. At a certain point, he just believed that I didn't know what I was doing. He shouted at me in front of everyone. But I've always learned to stand up for myself and not let people bully me. So I went to my team. I took my whole team out of the client. I went back to the office, and I refused to go back until he apologized, because I believed that I was in the right. So it's about knowing that you are in the right and being convicted in what you're standing up for. No, it's interesting, because I read sometime that there has been a study that was done around role modeling, around people seeing people that look like them higher up in the structures and hierarchies of the firms and corporates, that says to people who are just starting, I can do this because I see someone who looks like me. So I think the critical role for us as women is to stay for the long haul. Because as we do that and we increase the numbers, that kid who is just starting gets inspired. We never know who we inspire, but every little day you say something and then you hear that someone got inspired. And maybe you didn't even intend to inspire anyone, you were just being you. So it is critical that we have women who choose to stay within the profession. Otherwise, if we don't have that, younger women, younger people might just say, it is not a profession for women. And yes, it is still male-dominated. And it's also about how do we as women leaders lead, not because we want to be like women, like men, but lead in a way that gives credence to our heritage as women. I must not deny my femininity. I must lead through my femininity.